1. And who do we have with us here tonight?
So we are Things in the Dark, and this is Sean, our new bass player. This is Alon, who I started, we both started this together back in December of 2014.
Cool. Nice.
And we have John, our drummer, over here.
All right, nice to meet you. New members. All right.
And Alon plays keyboards, programs drums. I mean, he and I started things way back, so, it was kind of a duo before. Now we're a full band.
Awesome.
So, very happy about that.
Cool. So, would you say 2014? You guys started the band?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And how many albums do you guys have?
We have one full length, and we have some EPs, some singles. We have a bunch of stuff that hasn't even been released yet, because we just kind of do recording projects that are really different from what we do live, especially now, considering where we're at. So we like to do a lot of experimental things when we're in the studio, kind of doing that. But then the live show is kind of a different thing, totally different animal. So. We like to do a variety of different things.
Right. And what would you say your style is?
Oh, that's a good question.
I
mean, if you
that is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. That is a big thing. I mean, we have aspects of bands like Pink Floyd and some very psychedelic sounds, but then we have aspects of punk bands. I know a favorite of mine is like the Clash and the Sex Pistols. Alon has his favorites. Then throw in things like Depeche Mode and 9 Inch Nails, because he's kind of more the electronic guy. I'm more of the, I started with guitars and stuff like that. But then we also do just like a whole bunch of array of different things.
Okay.
So.
And one of the other new things that we're experiencing is Sean is great with the video. So now this show coming up, what we're doing down here, it came from the cellar. We're now also going to be branching out to video, so that's going to be adding a whole new element to our music, and will in turn influence our sound.
We won't be able to see each other on stage.
We're trying to hide behind that.
What is that giant bunny hologram that you're working on? Yeah, exactly.
The holograms are going to freak everyone out.
Yeah.
Because giant bunnies do that.
That sounds
See,
cool.
the idea with the holograms now, eventually what's going to happen is as we get, to be this old band and we can't stand each other, one at a time we're going to have a different hologram. So I'll leave and there'll be a hologram of me. There'll be a hologram of him and him. So the whole band will just be a bunch of holograms. And then when our fans get sick of us, they will be holograms as well. So there'll be just holograms everywhere. And we won't even have to go out at night. We'll just say, hey, our band is playing tonight. Well, why aren't you there? Well, holograms.
We are.
Sounds good. I got to get me a hologram to go to work.
That's the next big thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
They call it Things in the Hologram.
Things in the hologram.
Or hologram things.
So,
this is like the basis of the band is what you're hearing. Like we kind of get. I love these guys. You know what I mean? They're like 3 of the nicest guys I've met. Like I've been in the scene a long time, different fucking punk scene. You know what I mean? And I just want to be with people that I like. The musical. If everyone's on the right page, the music will come together. But if we get along and we know we can work through the bullshit stuff that happens.
So have you been in other bands before?
Yeah, I was in Lost Generation back in the 80s into 90s. Sean was in Sonic Plague back at the same time. Big Connecticut punk bands. Then I played in this short-lived band called Ascend, which was like a couple of the guys, Boulder from Hatebreed, this kid Matt from Hatebreed. But it was before they were in Hatebreed. We had a good band going with that. It was cool. Then Punk Spoilers. I played with this band called The Spoilers. So yeah, I did a lot for a while.
Cool.
But it all comes down to I gotta like the guys, man. You know what I mean? I just gotta like the people I'm hanging with.
Johnny played with Cheetah from the Dead Boys.
Yeah, I played with Cheetah Chrome from the Dead Boys.
Oh, nice.
It's quite the honor. Yeah. Thank you, Sean.
I mean, we've all had kind of a history, because Alon used to have a band called X-Pun X that he used to do a lot of shows with. I was in a few bands. I was in a band called 12 September that played the Grotto back in the day.
Yes.
So, I mean, we've all been kind of around a little bit. So
He played with my brother's band, the Not Quite. Back when he was 17, my brother used to talk about, they were these young kids from Bristol. They were fucking amazing. And yeah,
that's cool. That's cool old neighborhood shit. You know what I mean? Like I could rattle off more things and more things.
Shout
but
out to
shit
Bristol.
like that is what makes a band, man. You know?
Yeah. So Alon, you put this show together tonight. Pretty interesting so far.
I'm really, really happy with it. It's everything I expected. I learned a lot from this show as a promoter and a producer. This time around from from last time. I could have done it without these guys. I mean, that really having that really the inner core, knowing that I'm like part of the band, but then also part of the show, and just having the support team. Because really, unless you're really like Bob Dylan, most people don't. It's a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have your talents, but it's if you don't have people promoting and you don't have people like working with you. I mean, like Sean helped me tonight, like getting through with the sound, like sound check. I thought I had it covered from practice last night, and it was a whole different animal today. Sean was right there, boom, like helped me set up, and so I'm really looking forward to making It Came From the Cellar an ongoing thing. And also, make sure you have a cellar dweller. It's our drink at the bar. It's a really cool time.
It is really good. Yeah, it was good.
Okay,
It's a really cool time.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, so everybody out there, my man Alon puts these shows together, so you can hit him up. He's on Facebook. He's on, what else these guys want to plug?
Boots on the Ground Promotions is, I mean, I didn't do too much of a plug for this, that is at the end of the day.
But
that's the
plug your music, you know, let them know
Things in the
where.
Dark does have a Bandcamp page.
Where can we find you? Find you at Bandcamp?
Yeah,
Okay.
just at Things in the Dark. And we have some stuff up there, and we'll be adding to it soon. Especially now that we got this new breath of, these two guys here.
Yeah, we've only
Yeah,
played like
wait
3
to
times
record.
together, but we feel something good. You know,
it just happened.
Definitely a great
Practice
chemistry.
just-
So,
yeah.
I mean, they almost immediately fit the band. So, I mean, doesn't get better than that.
Cool. All right, so what do you guys think about aliens? We'd like to ask a little
They're better than me.
question.
Well, I mean, considering Alana and I come from the planet Titan, we're refugees, so, I mean, we're just kind of keeping it low-key, but, I mean, the problem with Titan was they're a few steps ahead of Earth, and what happened was they ran out of resources, and it became a planet of cannibals, so they all kind of just kept eating each other, until there was one guy left,
Had
and
to get out
then
of
he's
there.
just got a couple of stumps, and that's it. So we didn't want to stick around for that, so we came to Earth. And, of
Got
course,
it.
Earth has pizza and cheeseburgers and stuff like that.
Definitely.
So, I mean, we couldn't pass that up.
And
So.
we get along very well with octopi.
Yeah,
I'm a
octopus are
Nexus
good
9.
people. We're still figuring out where their refugees
Yeah.
are from. So
We have an origin story somewhere. We just haven't found it yet.
yeah, I think we got to hypnotise them and,
Yeah,
and
something's gotta
get
happen.
a psychiatrist to
Yeah.
drag it out of them and
It's
make
like-
some sense of it.
We have to break.
So any do you guys have any rituals before you perform? Do you do anything?
Yeah, besides the usual sacrificing virgins, not really.
And a cellar dweller.
A cellar dweller?
Yeah, we gotta have one of those drinks before we get on stage.
Definitely.
Nuns.
Nuns.
Nuns. Yes.
Nuns are
Yes.
Sister Sandra, speak Spanish to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Singing words of wisdom.
So you guys
Melanie, teach
you
me
guys will be
Latin.
doing I imagine new songs tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna be trying out some new songs because eventually we're just kind of go with what we have now. Now we have a full band,
Yep.
so we're gonna try to work that, and we're still probably gonna do the songs with the backtracks. Because I mean we have a whole
Everything's
catalog of other things.
Right, our new song, Everything is Turning Red.
Just turning red is what
Turning
we're
Red.
calling it. Yeah.
And we just hit that new and it's just
Yeah. I
that-
played something and they jumped in and it was like, well, we just wrote a cool song. You know, it wasn't hard. It was just felt good. You know
it's
what
a
I mean?
great groove.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that
It's
new one
fun,
tonight.
man.
Came out like the bullet from the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a line from the song.
Yeah. Mike's a great lyric.
So Things from the Dark is your name, and where do you guys have any
Things in
inspiration?
the dark.
Things in
Things in the Dark.
Yes.
It could
So-
be things from the dark too.
It's-
Actually.
yeah, it would work.
Yeah.
In or from.
They're both like
But the idea of there's a dark and then there's kind of things out of it. So yes.
Okay.
Definitely things.
We used to be things in the dark room, and then we developed into just.
Oh man,
There you go. There you
That's
go.
pure yes.
that was good. That was
It
good.
sounds like a album intro or something. There you
By Our
go.
Beautiful Lies.
There you go.
What's the name of your of the video log that you're doing?
Alright, so right here, this is Earlymorningmob, and we put it on everything on YouTube and social medias, Facebook. We're going to be handing this over to Alon tonight so he could do his own promotion, and that's what we do. We help our artists at Earlymorningmob. We help
Cool.
we book artists, and
And did you get chop
yeah,
tonight?
we got
Nice.
everybody, yeah.
Yeah,
We had some
yeah,
interesting
yeah.
characters
I
tonight.
can't believe I had to run out for that. I want to see him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And who's our boy? The
Yeah,
horn
that kid
man
was
is on,
great.
right?
He was fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved every single
Lord of
minute
the Horns.
Lord of the
There you
Horns.
Dude,
go.
I
Lord of Horns,
love
yes.
that.
I thought he was
dude,
gonna
man.
play trumpet, but no.
I loved
okay.
it.
Oh, my last show I had a guy that played the trumpet.
Yeah. I didn't know what was
It
gonna
was pretty
happen
dope.
tonight.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah,
All right,
but-
guys. So nice to meet you.
You
Nice
too,
to meet
man.
you.
Same
Thank you
here.
for having
Very
us.
Good
And,
job. And we'll see you on the stage in a little bit.
Yeah, we going to 10.
Alrighty.
10 o'clock. So
Awesome.
we've got
20 minutes.
22 minutes.
Yes.
So
Let's go. Get
Gotta
your
shake that
get your cellar
nervousness off.
dweller on and
Sean's gonna fight a USB
whatever you're
cable
gonna do.
at the time.
Get a little
Sean,
ritual
we got
and
22 minutes to find a USB cable.
USB
You accept that
cable.
challenge.
I got
Early
it.
morning mob.
All right.
all right.